So check it out. Here's a couple projects I've been working on. One of them is this Marx 666 I just got in the mail today. Came with a sound of power tender. I offered the seller on eBay 30 bucks and they took it. It is broken on one side. One of the steps were broken off. And also the pilot was bent down so far that the pilot wheels, you could barely get them to go up underneath there and they couldn't turn. So I flipped it over. I put it on a little piece of foam, took a piece of wood and a hammer and tunked it right there about 3 or 4 times, and it straightened it right out. It's great now. The pilot wheels will easily go under there. I think I've got it straightened really good. And I lubricated it. The sound of power tender, the board was bad and somebody had already monkeyed with it, so I knew there was no fixing it. I tried putting new capacitors in it, but I could see there somebody had already worked on it. So I put a Lionel Sound of Steam board in it, which is fine because they will work. The early ones, like the came in the 8141 T tenders. I know the one from the Silver Star set, the Pennsylvania one. They usually, if you replace the capacitors and those, you can get them to work, and they'll work on these Marx boards. So just having the actuator there was great. So it was definitely worth what I paid for it. And so we got that all set. I also had to do a little work on that smoke unit. Somebody had stuck a piece of cotton or something down in it and clogged it. So I pulled it out and I used house insulation. I have a video on YouTube that you can see just how to do that properly. And so I got it smoking pretty decent. So I thought we'd take that for a spin, and I'll show you the other project I'm working on. So here we go. Yeah. Sound of Steam boards sound pretty good in them. And that was smoking pretty decent. All right. So that's the one project I was working on. Here's the other one. I'm still working on my Air Force units. And those around. And I just completed this searchlight car. I made the housing. I used one of those clay molds and some resin to make that. And I also made the brake wheels, painted them blue. I bought this off eBay for $7, the frame here, because it had a roller pickup on it. And then I made some missiles to go with it. Got several, and I labeled them MOP missiles. And then I bought a Lionel, and I'll pull this camera back just a little bit so I can see it better. The missile launcher car. And it will launch these. These I got off eBay on some of those army kits. And he'll launch them pretty good. I don't want to launch it here and scare my poor little Christmas village. It'd be kind of like that movie, The Santa Claus. Sure hope you've been good this year, kids, because it looks like Santa just took out that Pearson home. Incoming! Anyway, so that's what I've been working on. I'd like to get one of those Minuteman missile box cars to go with it, too. So that's been kind of a fun project. So we'll take that for a spin too. My searchlight has a 19-volt LED in it. And we'll run our steamer too, why not? Turn the camera this way so you can see it a little better. There we go, that's better. Okay, we'll shut him off. Okay, the other thing I wanted to share is my missile carrier cars are actually Marx log dump cars that had the little things broken off so you couldn't put a tray on them, and they also had the parts underneath broken, so I repurposed them. I made these little brackets here to hold the missile and just use some stearine and cut a V in them. So, and I made the decals, and I use a koala decal paper now. It's the only paper I can find that works really good. I use not the kind that's the no. I don't use no spray clear, but I use a regular koala clear, because the no spray clear doesn't work. The no spray white works great. So anyway, I want to share that with you, and I'll keep working. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use for a caboose for this one. Right now I just stuck that Lionel one on there, but I'll probably either paint a Lionel one or maybe a Marx one, I don't know. So thanks again for watching. God bless, never forget, Jesus is Lord.